And it almost seems like they're in another galaxy. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're getting beamed up to another one right here. That is right. The biggest news other than mask hitting the place was that
Could they
our
have used
man
a better
Captain.
image? Come on, man. They
Hey
couldn't have
man,
used a better image of
William
like.
Shatner looking like,
I mean, it looked like he just got out of bed. Like, hey, we're gonna take this photo for the
the
article.
man is 93 years old, bro.
I mean, but
Yeah,
there's
he
so
looks
many.
fantastic for 93.
yeah,
I'll tell
But
you
they
exactly.
that.
could have. I mean, it looks like he just ate bad shellfish. Like, come on. Like, can we get him a better?
Well, you know what? If you get it to 93, I bet you look like you eat bad
Yeah, yeah,
shellfish too.
yeah,
I
We're all
look
gonna
exactly.
like
look like
that
that.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, it's the legend. Let's get a better photo of the legend.
Well,
Come
they,
on.
they got the old version of him, so it looks good. But Captain Kirk may return, and does Starfleet have cruises? Uh-oh. William Shatner is forever linked with the role of Captain James T. Kirk in over 30 years after his last live-action camp. That's right, generations with 30 years ago. It said he could be making the most incredible comeback at the age of 93. And this is quoted from him. I have been asked to come back as Kirk so many times. If Kirk is going to come back, it has to mean something, and it has to be the show. But I was impressed by this writer, so I said, let's talk after I'm done. He's in Vancouver at the moment. So I'll be awaiting the pitch, make it the pitch to make it the show. It should come on Monday or Tuesday. Now, these comments were made as the actor during an appearance at the Fan Expo in Vancouver last Friday, or February 21st, called Execute, a panel with William Shatner.
You
Uh,
should not call anything execute with a 93-year-old person on the
yeah,
panel.
well, you know, they may be engaged, but I think they're statutory, so they couldn't run that. But this one, look, I'm happy, if they can get him back. I don't think they need to take forever to do this, because my man is 93, and that's like, yeah,
Hey,
hoping he can make
No.
it
hey,
all the way through the production.
Clint Eastwood's still directing freaking movies
Yes,
at like 94, I think.
yeah.
So he could be
And
in a movie. Like
and Warner
Shatner could
Brothers
be
is
in a
hoping
movie.
that he finishes that movie that he's under,
Yeah.
at this moment, because it's extremely dangerous to have somebody of that age kind of going in.
Well,
But look, William Shatner has always been, the older he's gotten, the more love and admiration he receives, and he's still sharp as a whip, man. So, I wouldn't put it down. I don't know how they would do this with him dying in the Nexus and everything else. So,
well, there's plenty of stuff because it's the Nexus. You can
mm,
come with some BS excuse. William
mm.
Shatner also wrote a book
Yeah, he
where
did.
he comes back.
Mhm.
He figured out a way for his character Captain Kirk to come back. So if you go by the book canon, he is back in the universe. But one thing also is this doesn't necessarily have to be a 93-year-old Kirk, because they just did that regeneration short
Yeah, he did.
film.
Hmm.
So they've got this technology, and we've seen it used in Star Wars, where they bring back these actors, and it could essentially just be, we want your approval, and maybe you'll do the voice or something, but we'll take care of all the live action shooting and stuff, and we'll make you look young. I mean, they could do a Kirk story from the old show. They could do it from the movie times, just something we haven't seen. So there's all sorts of fun stuff that William Shatner being back can be. It doesn't have to be like Picard, where they turn him into a 93-year-old robot.
Yeah. True. True. Well, like I said, gentlemen, looking forward to him beaming back to our screens if they can. But here's the thing: doesn't have to end there. If you're looking for something to do in 2026, well, you can ride the high seas. That's right, the USS Enterprise. That's a la Royal Caribbean. You said where no cruise ship has gone before. That's right. The Star Trek The Cruise number 8 details celebrating 6 decades of the final frontier. That's right, 6 decades. The Adventures of the High Sea is set to sail on February 20th through the 27th in 2026. So, if you find out that you want to get on a cruise and you want to hang out with Jonathan Franks, or Q, or anybody from Deep Space Nine, or we probably don't want to hang out with Discovery people, but some people might want to. And this is it. I don't know if there's enough room on this boat, but you're gonna get Kirk and Sulu on the same boat, and we damn straight know they hate one another.
Well,
Or I'm
of
sorry,
course,
I'm sorry, a Chekhov. But
no,
they're
this
gonna be
is a
on the
year.
same
It's
cruise, man.
it is a year out though, so
Yeah,
we're hoping
yeah,
that
well,
everyone
yeah,
makes it.
I'm
Look,
hoping.
these guys ain't spring chickens anymore. So,
Right.
and also I don't know about a cruise. That seems kind of iffy at that stage because you don't want to fall down when you're that old.
If George Takei was on this, I would go because that would be the most interesting cruise of all time.
I think
I'd
Once
go.
and for all.
I'd go if Wesley was on it.
I think that's the whole reason why this will happen and everything. Although Scott does mention this, it's very real true. I hope it's better than the Galactic Star Cruisers. Well, it's a little cheaper, not by much though. $2,300 per person. So if you're planning to beam in there and everything else, and now I thought the Federation didn't have money, but apparently on Earth we're still charging for that. And Commander Bly comes up with one interesting point, which I say, yeah, but will Section 31 be there? No, I don't think anybody from the show is going to be asked to be on that. That cruise would be one, like on Paramount Plus, be sinking. That's what.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have seen Section 31,
Yeah.
even just as a cruel joke to yourself,
Yeah.
but it is awful trash. It is the worst Star Trek thing I've ever seen.
Well, they're doing a
So-
Star Trek cruise. It's you can't see it. It's a little dinghy that's following the other boat, and it's 6 people, and that's for
Yeah.
fans of that Section 31. So,
Yeah,
Oh,
steerage
boy.
section from
yes.
Titanic.
Well, like I said, we can actually say that there's somebody that we know that has actually been on a cruise like that. Mr. Maddox, are these cruises worth the amount of money to pay for it, or is it just something to cash grab to get on a ship and the stars are never there or anything else like that? You've got some experience in that. What would you say? Is it 2,300 worth us?
No, it's not. Not even close, man. Yeah, I went on. I mean, the cruise I went on was I had never been on a cruise and didn't really think I'd want to go on a cruise, but had to go on it. It was Jay and Silent Bob's, a Jay and Silent Bob cruise, and it was cool until I heard some. Yeah, that's a side conversation. Hey, look, I don't $2,300 per person to eat recycled food on a ship that is just I don't. Yeah. No, I don't.
The Starfleet lights and everything on it, man.
No, no, it's not gonna look like that, and you can't see that. And look, cruises are great. I think that there's a time and place for a cruise, but $2,300 on any other cruise, it would be luxury. You're literally gonna get like a 7x7 cab with I can't imagine how much a suite is going to be on this cruise, something to be comfortable and to stretch your arms.
Well, see, you get the real experience of being on the Starship Enterprise. These are just a small little cabin, probably no window. If there is, they'll probably just put like a picture of space on your wall, make you feel like you're at home.
Yeah, get some stuff that looks like it came out of Replicator.
That's all the food
Almost
will
couldn't
look like
get
it came
that
out of
out.
Replicators. Yeah.
I almost couldn't get that through.
You
But
only can get tea, Earl Grey, and hot.
yeah, exactly.
Well, look,
No
I
other
would just say, there have been another version of this where it was a Star Wars themed hotel where you could live the experience, and we know how that
Yeah,
went.
yep.
So good luck to the Star Trek cruise that might
Also-
suffer the same fate.
I'm
I
getting
didn't
breaking
think
news
Star-
in here.
I didn't
gonna-
think Star Trek was even popular enough to constitute $2,300.
Well, it does, brother. There we go. It does, brother. I'm getting a special thing in there. Royal Caribbean says that no SKN member will be allowed on their boats ever. So,
It's okay.
And with that, gentlemen, guess what? That's the end of tonight's SKN News.